It's midnight. The storm and rain falls over the Oscorp Industries tower. From the dark corner of the road, a blue Daimler Sovereign pulls up beside the entrance. The engine is silenced, and the headlights turn off. Inside of the tower, in the kitchen section, Ainsley Harriott is on a night shift preparing tomorrow's evening dinner. Can't sleep, love? Well, if you think it's my cooking, you can bloody think again. Sorry, excuse my French. Speaking of which, I've got to go. Savage has got me on late shifts again. Smells like there's something fishy going on. Wait, hold on. That's a haddock overcut. I love you too, Claire.
Ainsley hangs up. Ainsley gets knocked out by a shadowy figure. The shadowy figure is the driver that has just emerged from the blue Daimler Sovereign.
God, what's getting him so worked up at this time of night? The driver drags the unconscious Ainsley up to the central lift, borrowing his left arm for the fingerprint reader and pushing his thumb against it. The lift stops at the highest level, head office. The room is cold and pitch black. After each flash of lightning, the driver carefully takes a couple of steps towards a chair at the end of the room. He stops, ducking, falling off of the chair, over the floor, wounded from the gunshot. Pascal Savage. Ooh. Sir, your bubble bath's getting cold. Savage. He notices Savage, and suddenly the man next to him, sharp-suited. Who the bloody hell are you? Oscorp's boss, Derek Brannan. The henchman runs away. We must destroy the human race, Oscorp. We must destroy the world. Destroy the creatures, destroy the trees. Destroy the land and destroy the seas, Oscorp. We must destroy the world.
Meanwhile, Ronnie and Sigus are still walking through the forest, and they go near a pond that is full of toxic waste, and a crocodile emerges from it, and suddenly starts eating Ronnie. Sigus, you fucking buffoon! Stop walking and help me! I'm getting eaten! Sigus tries desperately to help Ronnie by grabbing hold of his hands, but because Sigus doesn't have much strength and he has just fat, it's not enough. And Ronnie's hands slip out of Sigus's hands and he gets eaten by the crocodile. No, Ronnie! I didn't want that to happen. Now I don't have any friend with me in the forest. Not that he was much of a friend anyway.
Back in the locked-up laboratory at the Oscorp Industries tower, Gwen Stacy is trying to kick the door down. Stupid door, come on! Really wish I had my dad's rifle right now. Behind her, Dr. Curtis Connors reveals a green-coloured liquid vat from his coat pocket. What if we use this? Dr. Connors, no! Why not? Because it'll cost you more than an arm and leg if you... Whoops, sorry, bad choice of words. Look, girl, it's going to take magic to get that door open. The laboratory's got a quarantine defense system to protect and preserve the scientific research and experiments from any kind of damage. We're sealed in. Dr. Connors looks at the vat. I'll dispose of this. You promise? Trust me, Gwen. Dr. Connors takes a back door into the personal files section. Gwen kicks the door again.
In a secret room in the Oscorp premises, Derek has Ainsley tied up to a chair. Ainsley suddenly regains consciousness. What did you knock me out for? What's going on? Don't be alarmed. I didn't want to knock you out. I just needed to use your finger for the fingerprint reader. I knew that you would say no to it, but I'm the founder of Oscorp. It wasn't Norman. Oh, and I'm supposed to just take out your word for it, am I? You'll have to, otherwise you'll be killed. Oh, there's a surprise. First Norman threatens my life, then Savage, then you. Is every manager of Oscorp evil? Well, just because I threaten to kill you, that makes me evil, does it? Oh, I don't know how you measure morals and ethics, but I measure them like that. Look, you are going to be my chef now, whether you like it or not, because Savage is dead. What? I knew there was something fishy going on, but I didn't think it was that fishy. I better call my wife and make sure she's alright. She's fine. You're not going to call her now. We have more pressing matters to attend to. You're coming with me. But, stay a far distance away from me, though, because I don't want people, seeing us together, and then thinking that we're best pals when we're not. That will, ruin my bad boy reputation. Alright. Derek unties Ainsley from the chair and they leave the secret room.
Outside the tower, in the heavy rain, deep in the woods, on the Oscorp grounds, at the secret revival device base, 3 men turn up. The first, Silas Blissett. The second, Harry Osborne. Son of the third, Norman Osborne. Where did they go? The lock hasn't been broken. Well, gentlemen, you have both proven yourselves most useful to my deeds, but unfortunately it's all over. Silas loads a gun from his coat pocket, prying the names of the two men. Dad, he's double-crossed us. What do you want, Silas? Eternal life? It's quite the opposite, Osborne's. Don't you get it? The last thing I want is some kind of secret device rewinding every single one of my crimes. So that's your plan, destroy the machine. Well, there is a bit of a catch. Silas aims directly at the padlock on the door. Gunshot sound, lock breaking. You see what I did there? Catch, get it? Harry secretly reveals a serum needle from his pocket, quickly winking to his father and jabbing it into his right leg, slightly flinching. Ow! You're going to show me where it is! Come on, we haven't got all night! Hiding away in the bushes and leaves, DeAndre Siggers, aka Sigus, spies on Silas, taking them away through the door. Oh no, we in some deep-ass trouble. Ronnie? Ronnie? Oh yeah, he's got eaten by that dang old crocodile. Back at the tower, Dr. Connors enters the personal files section of the laboratory to deposit the green liquid vat in his hand. Each file unit is given a code. Dr. Connors' file is the very first one. He scans his ID card into the unit. Personal file, Dr. Curtis Connors. Dr. Connors walks in, inserting the vat on a test tube rack full of different coloured serums. One bears a sellotape label with a written name, Norman Osborne. Connors straightens his glasses, exiting the file unit. Down the other side, a random unit looks broken and damaged. Connors notices it. Personal file, Malavai Quinn. Who could that be? Connors steps inside. The room's empty, except for one thing, a cube-shaped object covered by tarpaulin. Back at the secret base, Sigga sneaks in, getting his ass stuck in the door. This door ain't just got the space for my fat ass. He breaks free. Silas marches the two Osborns off at gunpoint. Harry turns ill from the side effects of the serum, clutching his sides. What's the matter with him? He's not feeling very well. Pull yourself together, boy! Silas sticks the tip of the gun into his back. Harry. Back off, pervert. They reach the secret revival device at the centre of the room. Silas pulls out a mobile phone. He starts the self-destruct sequence attached to the phone. Suddenly, Silas quickly spins around to find Sigur's damp and wet standing behind him. It is an old Nokia phone that bleeps, with a bomb timer on it. Uh-oh! Sigh! Bitch! The bullet ricochets from Sigur's stomach. Sigur slaps Silas in the face with his tits, dropping the gun on the ground. Ah! Sigur swipes up the gun. Silas ducks from the gunshots, drops the phone and escapes. That dumbass bastard tried to kill me! Harry. Norman catches Harry from fainting, violently struggling with himself. His eyes glow a different colour. Ah! The phone! Silas's phone! Sigus picks up the mobile phone. What the hell is this? 19, 18, 17, 60? Oh my lord, it's a bomb! From under his wrist, Norman presses a switch. At razor speed, the glider skyrockets from Oscorp Tower, through the woods, inside the secret base. The glider reaches them and the revival device. Harry wakes up. The serum breaks through. He jumps up onto the glider, reaching Norman's hand to help him get on. Harry turns back to Sigus. Climb on. That's what she said. For Pete's sake, come on! Sigus throws the mobile phone away and clambers onto the glider, almost bending the glider. The phone reads 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The glider's engines are jettisoned. The three blast off within a split second. And the mobile phone bomb detonates, sending a chain reaction of burning fire chasing after them. They escape out of the exploding wreckage into the woods. Back at the locked-up laboratory, Dr. Connors and Gwen uncover the wrapped-up object found in the damaged personal file unit. They find a device created from an unrecognisable kind of knowledge. All of my time being a scientist for Oscorp Industries, I've never seen anything quite like this. Extraordinary. So it went unnoticed. No one knows it's here. Someone broke in. Someone stored it inside the hacked-in personal file. Oscorp doesn't even know it exists. By itself, the device switches on. Dr. Connors protects Gwen, carefully stepping towards the working device. What's happening? Dr. Connors gets closer and closer. being able to read the data. Years, months, days, hours, flashing past at lightning speed. He replies, "It's a time machine." Bewildered, Dr. Connors presses a sequence of random numbers on the device. Ah! A bolt of lightning conducts through his body, sending him to the floor. Gwen rushes over to help him up. "Dr. Connors?" A burst of white light surrounds the laboratory, Gwen and Connors. Inside the device, somebody teleports through. Gaius appears. "I don't believe it!" Dr. Connors and Gwen look at each other, and then look back. "I don't think I do either. Who are you?" "Gaius, court physician of Camelot." "Dr. Curtis Connors, scientist of Oscorp Industries." "Can you really do magic?" "Yes." "How did you know that?" "I think I read it in a book somewhere." You reckon you could do us a quick favour?" "What kind of bargain?" "Like breaking that door down." She turns to Dr. Connors. "It's gonna take magic, right, Dr. Connors?" "Very well, child. Stand back." Gaius takes his first steps into the future. Dr. Connors and Gwen follow behind him.
Gaius's eyes glow and the door breaks and crashes to the ground.
It worked. Gwen runs out of the laboratory. "Gwen, wait!" Gwen rushes down a cold, pitch-black corridor. "I'm going to kill him when I find him. Harry!" A brick is thrown through the head office window, breaking into Oscorp. "Silas." "Harry?" Silas hears Gwen. He winces, then smiles. Gwen opens the office door, closing it behind her. She notices the broken window, quietly walking up to it. Standing in the corner of the room, Silas. "Looking for someone?" "Silas, you haven't seen Harry, have you?" "He went for a walk. Should be back soon." "Is there anyone else around?" "Don't think so." I'll go look for him." "Why don't you try ringing him instead?" Silas points to the red phone on the office desk. "Oh yeah, thanks." Gwen turns away from Silas, concentrating on listening to the phone. "No problem." Come on, he's not picking up." Behind her, Silas takes a deep breath, picking the brick up from the floor. Gwen puts the phone down, frustrated. "Sorry, what was it you wanted anyway?" "You." Gwen turns around. Silas smashes the brick against Gwen's forehead. She falls over against the desk. "Get up, you tart!" Silas yanks Gwen up by the hair. "Shh." He shakily pulls out a long piece of rope, winding it around her neck and making a loop. "No one's going to hear your last scream." Ah! From out of the dark, Derek grabs Silas by the scruff of the neck, slamming him against the desk, striking out at him over and over. Silas falls to the ground. Derek finishes him off. Derek turns back to Gwen, helping to pick her up. "You alright, love?" You saved my life." She kisses him. You can hear Dr. Connors shouting from further away. "Gwen? Gwen?" She faints. Derek sits her down at the office chair. "Oh no." "Oh dear!" Dr. Connors notices Silas lying on the floor. He walks over to him, anger in his eyes. "Connors, it's all over." The moonlight in the window illuminates his face. He returns, forcing the office door open. Harry, Sigus and Norman turn up late. "Gwen! Oh Lord!" Ainsley steps in behind them. "Oh fudge. Derek, you did this." Harry, Sigus and Norman are called and restrained by Dr. Connors, Gaius and Ainsley. "Silas couldn't be trusted. I'm sorry." "So, how's my business been running whilst I've been away?" "Oscorp, it's all mine. I created it. Me. One of my dodgy deals broke off. Old Bill sniffing around. I was on the run, so I put someone in charge, a secret deputy. That responsible man was Norman Osborn." Derek picks up a rolled up newspaper from the desk, reading it out loud. "Let's see. Oh look, front page news. David Williams and the Show Bears leave Oscorp's entertainment business." Ainsley shoves Norman closer to Derek. Well. Let's look at the rest of the damages, shall we?"
Derek punches Norman in the face.
"Ah!" Ainsley pulls him back up. "A Frenchie ruining my business? Cheap gay parties? Burglaries?"
And what the bloody hell was all that business about that freaking commissioner from England coming over? And then he ended up committing suicide or something? No, wait. Nobody answered that. I don't want to know.
"And now, serial killers. But that's not everything yet, is it, Osborn? Only someone's shot the bleeding Frenchie. It wasn't me. And who did it? Where is Savage?" "Called him in an ambulance about an hour ago. Henchman's done a brother." The old Bill want a name. Derek turns back round to everyone else in the room. "Oh, come on, someone must have tried to get rid of him." Dead silence in the room. Who shot Pascal Sauvage? The grand bookcase turns by itself. Someone walks through it into the room, kicking Sir Alan Sugar hostage to the floor, gagged and tied up. It was me! I don't believe we've been introduced. Malachi Quinn, Imperial Officer. Quinn. How do you do, Derek Brannan, reformed character? I believe we have a little bit of business on the agenda. Quinn looks round the room at the entire damage he's done. It's all built up to this moment. You're the only one left.
Gaius's eyes glow. Quinn's gun is out of ammo.
No deal. Take him away, boys. No, you can't do this! One by one, they take the Osborns, Quinn and Sigus away. Wait a second, boys. Keep the bad boy out. Guys, let's go, Sigus. Appreciate it, Del. Sorry, Derek. Derek points a finger to Lord Sugar. You're fired. Throw him off the premises, Warlock. As you wish, sire. The lift opens, and a closing sound rains out. Right then, come on, missus. He carries Gwen back to her bedroom. It's good to be home. We must destroy the human race, Oscorp. We must destroy the world. Destroy the creatures, destroy the trees, destroy the land and destroy the seas, Oscorp. We must destroy the world.